Okay, YouTube, welcome back to Dwarf Fortress 2014 with the Flying Phent. This is IronManor, episode number 4. So at the end of the last episode, I said I was going to figure out how to do our farming level, and I've thought of something. This is what I came up with. Excuse me. Yeah, this is what I came up with. I think it will serve our purposes. The farming level is very functional, as opposed to looking good, but that's because really no one is ever going to go up here except for a handful of haulers and the people that work up here. So let's go ahead and just talk about it. These 6 big areas here are 6 farms. Okay. The seeds for the farms are going to sit here in this big storage that has an S on it. The plants they harvest are going to go here. Now you might say, why are the plants smaller? Well, one, I find I always have more seeds than plants, first of all. But 2, the plants aren't going to stay here. This is the temporary storage so that farmers don't have to carry them far. But then someone is going to come and constantly be moving them down to where they're going to be worked with. Really, no work is going to happen on this except for farming. All of the goods that are created by the farming processes are going to get moved downstairs. So there you go. Plants are going to be there, then they'll get moved downstairs. Over here, I've got 3 butchers are going to go here. 1, 2, 3. These are going to be filled in. They're just there as a reminder to me. And then 3 tanners over here. This area here is going to be a storage place for hides until they get tanned. So I did some reading. I'm pretty sure these roots are technically roots in dirt, so it should still count as walls. So I should be fine with that. Then over here I have pastures for my sheep. Now they're only 3 by 3, but with the new changes in Dwarf Fortress 2014 to how grazing works, in the old version, you needed 4 by 4. In the new version, for sheep, the speculation hasn't really been tested heavily, but the speculation is that you only need by 2 by 3 for sheep. So my 3 by 3 should be enough. So I got enough here for, what was it, 20 sheep? Yeah, 5 by 4, 20 sheep. So I'm going to have 16 ewes and 4 rams. So that's going to work. Down here is going to be where all of the production goes related to the sheep. And in fact, this here should be turned off. Yeah. So down here is where the production is going to happen for the sheep. Right here in the very corner is going to be where buckets are basically stored. Empty buckets. And then there's going to be 2 farmers' workshops that do shearing and 2 farmers' workshops that do milking. I'll probably put the milking here so they're next to the buckets, but in any case, 4 workshops there. This is going to be the storage area for milk or for the hair that we shear until, again, it gets moved downstairs. And then back here we have a dining area for the people that live here, as well as living quarters for them all. I shouldn't need more than 14 people here, so that's what I have, is enough space for 14. And actually, that reminds me, I do need to put a storage hall in. Now, I was thinking I should make this a little bit bigger. I'm going to make it 1 more bigger. And the reason for doing this, let me just double check. I still have 7 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I do. We're doing this so I can put like statues in the back here and in the front to kind of make it look nice for these people since they're stuck living, you know, in the dingy gray area. And then down here we can do something like this, you know, and have you know, food storage on one side, drink storage on the other. That's more than I actually need. How about that? So food and drink storage there for these guys. They'll have their own little section for food and drink. Because, like I said, they're going to be restricted to this level. There's going to be a burrow that says they can't leave this level. So you can kind of see what we're getting at, right? With this level here, all the soldiers are going to be burrowed and can't leave. And then with the farming level, all the farmers are going to be burrowed and can't leave. It'll really cut down on the pathfinding, right? The only people who are going to need to pathfind across the entire fort are going to be haulers. So it should really make things a lot easier. But for now, this is what we're going to be working on. So I'm going to go ahead and remove some of these designations. I'm going to remove these, because these are going to be the farms that do outdoor farming. So I'm going to be channeling down from above. That's going to take a fair bit of work. All of these need to be channeled in from above. And the reason we need to channel from above is so that grass grows on these for grazing. Otherwise, you wouldn't have to. But I do want that grass, so I want to channel it from above. I could just pour water on it, but I find it's easier to just channel from above. The farmers' workshops, they don't need it. Storage here, they don't need it. Meat storage. I don't think you get miasma from meat storage, but you know what? If I'm channeling all these out, I might as well channel the meat storage as well. That won't go bad. I do, however, want to channel the butchery and tannery, as well as the storage areas for them. Oh good, doesn't involve cutting down the tree. Perfect. So I need to channel all of that stuff out. In the meantime, there's the question of, is there any point in doing the plants or that entrance? I think not. There's no reason to do that either. In fact, I can remove that. Okay. Priorities for me is going to be getting the farms going, in particularly above ground crop farming is a priority. So I'm going to go ahead and just starts here. In fact, it's just this big, right? Yep. So we need to channel all that out, which means we need to chop down this tree. So let me actually turn off the channeling until the tree is chopped down. That's going to be a priority for me. And then these trees are going to have to get chopped down, right? Where are we starting? We're starting here. And it ends here. So any tree in that area should get chopped down. Why didn't it chop down these? Should it not have gone through all those Z levels? Oh, because I went back up. Now it should chop them up. It's still not chopping them down. Why did it not schedule these trees to get chopped down? Okay, chop down trees, starting there. And going to here. What is wrong with you, game? Oh, it's chop, X. Undo. Is it because it's chopping them down from higher above? Because that is a bad thing to do. Cut down trees, starting here then, I suppose, and we will go to here. We'll start on that level. And let's just do one level at a time, I suppose. In the meantime, though, we can get our diggers busy digging something else. Now, we are going to want to start moving everything inside, so let's start making room to get all of our goods that are left in our caravan down here, which is going to include some barrels, some bags, some meat. Okay, well, temporary meat storage I'm actually going to be putting up here. Where, there we go. This here is what this was for, right? Was meat storage, but I want to channel down to get to the meat storage, right? That's okay, if we lose meat, I can live with that. So let's go ahead and get this digging done. Speaking of which, who's our lumberjack now? This guy? We don't want you hauling anymore. It's crucial that you get the lumberjacking done. Yeah, so go ahead and cut down those trees. Get to it. He's already coming. Good. Why is the dog? Dog, don't. Trees are going to fall on you, dog. Let's move these guys up here. Is this dog supposed to be one of the ones? No, both these guys are tied up. And let's see, are they both female? She and she. They are. So assign the other war dog and then come up here to the pen pasture. Unassign that one. We have to wait for that one guy to get removed from his chain, I think. Oh, why are these all green? Oh, there's peaches there too. Okay, good. See, we're getting some fruit from this too. It is definitely not a fruitful endeavor. Okay, dog. Okay, so the one dog has been removed from there. Okay. So he needs to get moved to it, into it. Good. Okay. Are you done cutting the trees on this level? You are. So now it is time to cut trees on the next level. We did this one, so now we're on this one. Is there even any trees to cut down there? I don't think... Oh, I want to start from here, right. Start in the wrong place. So then on this level, that's right. We want to go to here. Now don't cut things down from the top. That is not what I want to do. Oh good, we have more dogs. I don't know which one it was, so let's make sure they're all assigned to the pasture, and of course they aren't. Okay, good. Oh, kittens. You're gonna need a few kittens at least, so that's okay. And this way too, I don't care. Like, if kittens want to adopt farmers, I don't care. Right? Because they'll be in the area where the farmers... Wow, everyone's giving birth. My concern was... the reason I didn't like kittens adopting people is because they'd adopt, like, the miner or whatever, and then you end up with kittens all over the friggin' place. But if they adopt farmers, that's fine. This is the level they're going to be in. And now here we want to start... You know what? I'm just going to manually assume... Let me chop down these two trees, I'll chop down this guy, and I'll chop down this guy. And I'm going to assume that's all I need to do. And actually, while we're at it, let's take down these two as well. I hear more fighting. Okay, it's just the sparring. Oh, look at it. All leaves are changing color. Must be fall. Now we set it down here to do these two. That's kind of cool the way you can just watch the leaves turn. Is this one? I think I better do these two as well. Idlers. Is it the miners? It is. Okay. So let's go ahead here. I'm going to set up another garbage dump. And we're going to dump all this stuff. Give the hauler something to do again. And where's my woodcutter? I think he's taking a break. There's 3 trees to go. I feel I'm gonna have other areas to cut too, right? So I might as well just... I'm gonna need a lot of these trees removed. Oh no! Okay, cat, I get it. Quit it. Enough with the friggin' purr. Holy smokes. That purr just lasts forever. Ah, stupid cats. So that's what I didn't want to have happen. Well, the expedition leader just guaranteed that he's going to be a farmer. What is he by trade? Manager. Well, looks like the manager's office is going up in the farm, and he's going to be a butcher and a tanner. You did it to yourself, manager. Did I not turn hauling on the miners? I forgot to, didn't I? Yeah, I never did. Commit. And that's good because there's fruits here that this guy's cut down that need to get hauled as well, right? So there's a fair bit of hauling to go. Ooh, and more migrants. That's nice. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At least one of those was a kid, though. So it looks like 4 is all we're getting. Oh, that's not a very good migrant wave, is it? Ooh, we only got 3. I guess we got 2 kids. Yikes. Alright, what do we get? We got a skilled gem setter, someone who's good with... So we got nothing, basically. We got garbage. Military, we got garbage. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave them as haulers for now. I will assign them tasks, but for now, the thing I need is hauling. Wait a minute, is that the one we just gave birth to? No, it's got to be one that just arrived. Speaking of animals that just arrived, why don't we go ahead and assign them to our pasture. Okay. Alright, you got, what, 3 more than the one you're doing here. That's okay, the merchants can go. Oh, we're having a meeting now. Latest news. No real big news. Begin discussion. Okay, what do I want? I want... I'm good for seeds, I think. I can make all my own stuff. Bring me picks, okay. Bring me leather armor. Leather armor I would like. Let's go with 2 notches of leather armor. Let's go with a notch of robes, a notch of cloaks. Yep. Helms, hoods, gauntlets, mittens, high boots, low boot, leggings, greaves, trousers, shields, bucklers, toys. Pets. Mule, donkey, donkey, cow, bull, ewe, ram, sow, boar, nanny goat, billy goat. Hen, rooster, don't care about. Caviar, don't care about either. Duck, water buffalo, reindeer. Yak, yak, llama, llama, alpaca, alpaca. Don't care about the rest. Drinks, don't care about drinks. Don't care about cheese. Gypsum plaster, bring me some of that good stuff. Bring me some NA, please. I would love to see them bring NA, just to see what it looks like. To watch them be confused. We're like, we brought you the thing you asked for, but we don't know why. We don't know what it is. We have no idea what's going on, but we brought it, so there you go. I think we're going pretty good. Let's get them to bring us leather. Not fur, but leather. Sway. Probably don't need to request that much. Exotic leather, sure, I don't care. Yeah, sure, you can bring me hides as well. You know what? And fur, sure. Bring me that stuff. You know, if you want to bring me steel bars, feel free. We probably are going to want at least 1 steel anvil, so let's ask for steel anvils. Crossbows, let's say crossbows, because we don't have a bowyer yet. And let's say bolts. I'm good with that. Done. That's what we're asking for. Look over. What do you... Yeah, I know. What do you want from us? That's my next question, though. You want toys, prepared meals, goblets. Okay. That's what you're going to get, is toys, prepared meals, and goblets. That is definitely what you're going to get from me. Without concern. That you can count on it. Alright, this guy's cutting down his last tree that we have designated. Now, we're probably going to need more cut down. You know what? We should cut down all the trees we need cut down. All at once, because otherwise they'll fall through holes. And that will probably hurt worse than anything else. So let's just quit beating around the bush. We're going to go from here, basically. I want to chop down trees from here to here. There's a bunch of trees. Now, we can see that these 3 need to go. No, they don't. So these ones can stay. In fact, anything... These ones can stay. What about this one? It can stay. This one can stay. This one does have to go. So those 2 trees have to go. Come cut down these 2 trees there, woodcutter. Okay, who's idle now? Haulers. There's no hauling jobs to do. In that case, let's just reduce the number of haulers we have. Carpenter, you have carpentry tasks to do. You don't have to haul. Crafter, you're good. Dr. Folio, 2 farmers, my manager. My miners no longer need to haul then. Let's get them mining. Now you might ask, mine what? And if you did ask, that's a good question. Mine what? Let's start down this path. At least far enough to do 1 danger room. And let's start down this path. At least enough to do some housing, some basic housing. I think that's reasonable. Yep, the miners can mine that. That'll take them a while, so they can head off to work on it. Now, who's idle? Manager, okay. Last tree being cut there. Okay, so let's go ahead then and do the next level of trees, which will start here and is going to go to here. And another one is going to start here and go to here. Just going to be this stuff. And I think this one too, possibly? No, not that one. Okay. So finish that. There's one more at your level. Good, you're doing that one first. You're a wise man. That's the one I would ask you to do first. Then come on up here. There's a bunch to do. Who's idle now? No named guy.
Sir, you can't do that there.
What? Oh, have you run out of Look at that, we have. So let's undump this stuff. Reclaim there. Reclaim here. Now, crafter, you're going to have to haul stone until that thing gets refilled. Can you do that for me, bud? Alright, back up here. There he is. That, cut that, then go back one. Or not. Where are you going? You on break or something, maybe? It's possible, I suppose. Did any need to be cut down over here? This is a real pain in the butt, isn't it? This tree needs to be cut down. I suspect this one does. That one does not. But it's close. Let's get rid of it just because it's close. And it will annoy elves that we're cutting everything down. Willy-nilly, whether we need to cut down or not. You know, if you guys are going to dig, why don't you dig all the way into here? What did I call the lumber dwarf? I know he's not called lumber dwarf. What name did I give him? Broker. That's reasonable. So what are you doing, broker? You are sleeping. Okay, so you're going to be a while. In fact, I think that's him right here, isn't it? No, that's carpenter. The broker is dressed as a broker. That makes perfect sense. I don't know why I didn't assume that would be him. How many dwarves do I have now? 18. I've got almost 20 dwarves. I have 10 beds in the dormitory. All that meat's gonna spoil. Oh, I'm gonna have to permit the meat here just to get it moved so it doesn't spoil. If it sits down here, it's just gonna go bad, right? And then I'll end up with miasma everywhere. Although maybe a trade depot is one of the places where meat doesn't spoil? Is that a thing? I know in theory it doesn't spoil in stockpiles. Alright, so the broker, or I'm sorry, not the broker, the crafter, he has lots of stone now. We can turn off his stone hauling and let him get back to work making trade goods. I'm going to go ahead and hide this stuff because it's in a place that doesn't matter. The other ones there I'm going to want to dump. My broker isn't in bed, so he's either chopping down trees. Yeah, he is chopping down trees. I was going to say he's either chopping down trees or doing something, but like eating. But he is indeed chopping down trees. Are there more trees for you to chop down? I don't think there are. He has gone to drink. Okay, but we still have to do the topmost level. Oh, not even, we have a level and the topmost level. So we need to cut down, I think, these. All the way out to here. So we gotta do that one too. Okay. And then up here, we'll need to do that one, and this one, and there'll be more, but we'll start with that. It's very tedious chopping down trees in this manner.
When I'm holding this, I feel unstoppable.
Ah, stop growing attached to garbage. You're not going to have it for too much longer. You're not even gaining experience in it. Your abilities with shields were sucky last time I looked at them, so stop bragging. Alright, he's back to cutting down trees. Good. How's the digging coming? Ah, it's coming nicely. It's coming along very nicely. Why is there a duck out running around? Did I miss something, or has he not just been... he just hasn't been put here yet? I would like to have an outdoor area for animals that I don't give a crap about, but that's walled off anyway, if only so I can put like a door on it and not let animals through it. And keep them there. I would like that very much. Let's take a quick look at resources. We got 59 drinks. So we're still okay on drinks, I think. That guy has no more trees to cut down, I'm pretty sure. Alright. So now let's take a look. If we start here... these trees need to come down. Okay, how far? It only goes over to here. Good, and we've done... okay, so that should be it. It should be just these 3 trees, and we can get back to our digging out of farms. Did you hear that, guys? I'm gonna have farms for you soon, so... I think I still have enough beds for everybody for now, so let's just do this little bit, and then we'll get you doing on the working on the farms. The point of this was to get started, you know, instead of having them doing nothing, let's get them digging something. Okay, so my broker says he has no job. So just to verify that, I'm gonna try... we'll see if any trees get designated to be cut down. From there all the way up to here. So over here it's showing this one. So let's cut that down manually, and in fact while we're at it, let's get these two. Okay, and then there was this guy, which is obviously not a problem, he can stay. Okay, anything else get scheduled to get chopped down halfway up? This over here. Which, sure, let's chop that down. And then there's this over here as well that I missed. Okay, we'll chop down those two. Then there's this over here. There's this way up here, but this is obviously not a factor. Same with these, not a factor. Ooh, I saw a tree disappear. Another one disappeared. A new one just grew here too. Alright, miners, how you coming? Just about done. And I think it was a carpenter that was idle there, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so let's head back up to the carpenter. And let's have a carpenter make 5 more beds, 5 more chairs. Now it's a hauler with no work. And a cook with no job, really? That is not right. No, it's not right at all. He just hasn't found a job, but he definitely has one to do. Just cutting that, and that'll be your last tree. Or is it? Miner with no job, good. So the broker is done. Okay, so we had a miner with no job. It is time to start. And it starts there. Goes to here. Alright, so there is stuff up there. I'm never sure kind of how high I need to start, so I just kind of, I start and I let them designate everything, and then I just remove anything but where there's digging on the highest levels. There we go. So now I know it's exactly this size. And now it should be easy to keep track of. Alright, who has no job? A manager and a broker. Broker, you can haul. Manager. Oh, maybe there is no hauling to be done. Okay, well, fine. Manager, alright. Tree just grew there, if you didn't notice. Something I have to keep on top of. Trees are going to constantly grow as we're doing this. Alright, and now we know that it's just this area, right? It's a piece of cake to keep track of now. Only a couple more levels to go. It's all haulers with no work. That's good. Okay, out of curiosity, actually we should check our kitchen periodically. Don't cook with peach cider either, or cranberry wine, or beer, or wine. Okay. And don't cook with these things that can be brewed into alcohol. Good. And then this should be the last level we have to dig. And no idlers, good. Now, one thing I want to do is build a wall right here. I don't want to let anybody in through there. This is what happens when you're not paying attention, right? You don't realize. Oh, right. I scheduled that to be dug out as well. So that's fine. I will just make sure that he doesn't go any further than I want him to. I'm actually gonna do the same thing here, right? I don't want this stuff dug out. And I don't want this dug out. Everything else, though, fair game. I wonder where my other miner is. Oh, he's down here. I was gonna say I don't see the second miner. Did he go missing? But no, he was just on break. Animals are growing up. That's fine. So who does have no job? Carpenter with no job. Carpenter, did you come build the wall? You did build the wall. Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you, Carpenter. So now you can build a floor with softwood logs. Be nice and yellow. Come on, where's the... Here he is. Here's the miner. Do that. Good. Now then remove the up ramps, please. Okay, now I want to come down quickly down to here. This is done, so we can remove this zone. We can reclaim all of that and then hide it all. Good. Speaking of hiding, we can hide this stuff. Okay, good. So, what do we have left up here? Barrels and gypsum plaster. Rope. Eggs. Let's put eggs here. And then down here, let's go with empty barrels and gypsum plaster. I don't think they're finished goods though, are they? No, they're not. I don't know why. They're in furniture, if I'm not mistaken. Furniture. I'm looking for barrels, please. Show me barrels. Barrels. Okay, sandbags. I have none, but soon, someday I might. So I want those. I also want boxes and bags, bins, buckets. Because I believe gypsum plaster shows up there, but it may not. It may show up... No, it doesn't show up there. Not there. Bars, blocks? Ah, there we go. Gypsum plaster we'll take here as well. So let's get started with that. And once they've figured that out, we'll see what else they need. The miners are done here, so it's time to designate another thing to get done. Farm is the next most important to me, so let's get started on that. And it's one there, one here, and one here. This line needs to go up one. I'll just use a ramp. Yeah. That's fine. So do that stuff now, please. Oh, leaves are falling off the trees now. Cool. Okay, who thinks they have no job? The crafter. Really? Oh wow, you used up all that stone again. Well, you can be a stone hauler then. Maybe I'll just leave him as a stone hauler. Look at all the leaves falling. That's crazy. And seeds and cones. That's really cool. That is really cool. Carpenter's coming along. The channeling here is coming along. Winter's here.
Has arrived.
And we're not all inside. I was really hoping to be all inside in winter. We're getting there though, right? We have now designated to move everything inside. We should be there soon. We should be indoors ready soon. I'm just trying to think. Yeah, all we're doing is moving stuff inside. Essentially we're done, right? We just got to move it all inside. So we are there. We have all the space. We just haven't actually progressed to being inside quite yet. I noticed as well it says we have 6 idlers. I'll be very interested to see who's idle. Pretty much everybody's idle, according to that. Okay, fine. So the carpenter's still building here. We are still channeling these out, but essentially now that this has been done, we can go ahead and set up our food stockpile. This is going to hold all of our meats, so let's go ahead and set it as such. Meat, fish, unprepared fish. It will take eggs, sure. It won't take plants or drinks, or prepared food for that matter. It won't take cheese or seeds. Won't take fruit either. It won't take milled, it won't take fat, it won't take paste. It won't take extracts. Yeah, that's it. That's all it's going to go here. Now, you notice I left a little bit. That's because, like, stuff's going to grow here because it was exposed to the outside. So I have to fill in the floor. So I left a little bit to show me that I do have to fill it in. So I'll do the floor and then kind of remove part of this and move it over and fill in more floor. And then eventually, once everything's done, I'll have the span the whole room. We're going to do the same thing, of course. Up here, when we get to it, we're going to have a little bit left so that we'll know we got to fill it in. And same thing over here. I'm just going to go with one butcher shop and one leather tanner and leave a little space here as well, but it'll all make sense kind of as we work through it and as we finish it off. But we can move all of our meats inside if we haven't already, and in fact we can now go ahead and forbid meats, forbid eggs. Seeds and fruit leaves still need to go here, but only as a temporary measure. Soon they will be inside. We also need to move our thread inside, right? This thing should be filled with thread, yeah. So let's go down here. That's something else that needs to go here is thread, which is under cloth, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, and you know what? All the cloth can go there. We also had chains, didn't we? So let's, no. Allow all, let me forbid this and just let chains, flasks. Armor, footwear, headwear, handwear. Basically all this stuff that we want to keep, right? All the stuff that doesn't go in the other finished goods stockpile. So we're going to get everything moved. We're going to dismantle this chest. The only thing that's going to be left out here is going to be animals. I'm probably going to move animals over here to give me kind of more advanced notice. I know I have the dogs down here to detect any thieves, but if I surround it here, we can catch them before they even get inside. That's even better. So I'm probably going to move that stuff a little bit as well. But that's where we're going to pick up in the next episode. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to leave a like. It really does help me out. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. For now, though, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.